Hello, guys. Good to see you here. Hope you're all doing great. Really? If you're a new subscriber here, please do give this channel a subscribe and hit the little bell so you don't miss any notifications. Now, let's discuss something that appears to be right out of a soap opera. You won't believe this turn of events. Sister Wives actresses Janelle Brown and Meri Brown seem to have joined forces with an astonishing offer for their former husband, Kody Brown. According to folks close to the family, and a few sources behind the scenes at TLC, Janelle and Meri are offering to step in and save Kody from what's being described as a full-blown financial disaster. We're talking about buying up all his remaining property, wiping out his growing mountain of debt, and keeping him from hitting rock bottom. But here's the twist. They won't do it unless he breaks with Robyn. Totally. Emotionally and legally. That's right, that's the bargain. No Robyn, no rescue. It's an ultimatum that no one saw coming, least of all Kody himself. This is the same guy who for more than a decade spent all his energy trying to convince everyone, his wives included, that Robyn was his soulmate. Now, with Robyn still holding on to what remains of their marriage and Kody in deep trouble, things don't get any bigger. This could be the most dramatic season to date, because the repercussions could rock the very foundations of everything we've come to think we know about this family. A family divided. Kody Brown once sat at the center of a huge and intricate plural marriage. 4 wives, 18 children, and one grand vision, to live in harmony, all under one roof. But in the past 5 years, that fantasy fell apart in a very public fashion. Christine went first, then Janelle, and then Meri finally had enough. Robyn is the sole wife who's remained with Kody, and her status as favorite has been more tenuous than ever. Increasingly, both viewers and family members have found themselves asking, was Robyn secretly driving the family split all along? Then the shock: nobody was ready for the heartbreaking loss of Garrison Brown. The family was devastated by the loss and placed another weighty coat on Kody's emotional, spiritual, and fiscal breakdown. Kody's finances in free fall. Kody's financial woes are no longer a private matter. With Sister Wives lagging in the ratings and his romances in tatters, the fiscal pressure has become overwhelming. Legal battles over the Coyote Pass land, child support payments, and high credit card balances have taken a toll on him. He's drowning. One close family friend said, he can't even pay the taxes on Coyote Pass. His credit cards are maxed out. He has nothing saved. TLC isn't paying the way it used to. And to top it off, Robyn allegedly refused to pull her children out of private school, even as their finances fell further and further behind. Janelle's bold plan: buy the land, preserve the dream. Janelle, who used to share Kody's dream of a family compound, has been observing all this from afar. And now she's intervening. But on her own terms. Janelle has been secretly working with a real estate agent to determine the worth of Kody's remaining properties, including the disputed Coyote Pass parcels and even the Flagstaff home still owned by Robyn. She wants to purchase him out entirely, the insider explained, not because she still has feelings for him, but because she feels like it's the only way to preserve something for the children. In a conversation with her attorney, Janelle allegedly told him, if this family's going to break up, at least let the land go to somebody who will respect what we built it for. I'll buy it all. I'll pay the taxes. But there's one condition: Kody has to divorce Robyn. If he wants the help, he has to walk away from her for good. Meri's comeback: stronger than ever. Maybe the biggest surprise of all, Meri's reappearance in Kody's orbit, and she's not the same woman he once pushed aside. After being publicly dismissed and emotionally neglected, Meri has rebuilt her life. Her bed and breakfast business is booming, and she's built up a solid presence on social media. With her own income and independence, Meri finally has some real leverage. I spent decades being invisible, Meri reportedly confided to a friend. He left me emotionally long before I walked away. If I can be the cause of Robyn losing her hold on this family, Meri allegedly said, then sign me up. That's right, Meri and Janelle, who were barely talking and far from close, have joined forces. Not because they still have feelings for Kody, but because they share a mission: ensuring Robyn is no longer the one calling the shots in the Brown family brand. The proposal that rocked Kody's world. What transpired next, insiders tell us, was truly explosive. In a dramatic and tearful meeting, Janelle and Meri sat down with Kody and formally made him an offer in writing. Though the actual letter hasn't been disclosed, sources report it proposes the following conditions: Janelle and Meri will pay all past due property taxes and legal expenses associated with Coyote Pass. They'll assume control of the land, including Kody-named parcels. Meri has volunteered to pay off Kody's personal loans and credit card debt. Janelle will create a trust so the younger children still in the house have their education covered. And in return, Kody must file for a formal divorce from Robyn Brown in 30 days. He must sever all financial connections with her and vow not to cohabitate in the Flagstaff house with her ever again. It was a daring thing to do. Harsh, say some. Others, flat out genius. Kody's reaction: anger and denial. Naturally, Kody didn't accept the news graciously. He allegedly had a fit of rage over the offer, terming it sheer blackmail. He felt that Janelle and Meri were vindictive and jealous, revealed a family insider. He stormed out and remained silent for days. In one upcoming Sister Wives confessional, an emotional Kody is rumored to say, "They want to buy me off. Like I'm some used car they can just trade in. They think they're saving me, but really they just want to destroy my marriage." But behind closed doors, insiders say he's not so sure. He might be raging on camera, but privately he's weighing his options. Robyn in tears. The day Robyn learned about the deal, she was heartbroken. One source said she cried for 3 consecutive days. She pleaded with Kody not to even think about it, fearing he would actually take the offer and abandon her. "They've never liked me," Robyn allegedly said to Kody. "They wanted this all along, you to be theirs once more. But you're mine. You vowed me forever. And now, that forever is on a thread." The kids take sides. Not surprisingly, the Brown children are not of one mind. Many of Christine and Janelle's older kids are all for the proposal. Having spent years watching Robyn's kids get what they claim was special treatment, they feel their moms are finally fighting for what is right. "Mom's finally taking charge," one of Janelle's sons commented. "She's ensuring we don't lose the property we all grew up fantasizing about." But on the opposing side, Robyn's older children, particularly Aurora and Dayton, are frightened and distraught. A friend who is close to the family claimed that they feel they are being erased from the picture and don't know why everyone appears to be turning against their mom. It's a sad scenario. And the emotional cost is catching this next generation of Browns harder with each passing week. Christine's secret support. In a shocking turn, Christine Brown, Kody's first wife, allegedly flew into Arizona for a secret meeting with Janelle and Meri. Although she's not included in the official proposal, Christine let it be known she's on board with the plan. She wants to save her kids' future too, a source revealed. And she still thinks Robyn is at the center of the family's implosion. Christine went so far as to offer to purchase Kody's portion of the Flagstaff house, if that would get things rolling. "This is not about revenge," she reportedly told Radar. "It's about restoration. We gave our everything to that man, and ultimately he gave everything to Robyn." TLC's take ratings gold. Off the record. TLC is just about reveling. The off-camera drama has put cameras in overdrive, and producers are already hawking a special multi-part tell-all they're referring to as the Brown Ultimatum. A producer was overheard exclaiming, "It's got betrayal, money, power, heartbreak, everything the audience loves." And online fans, they're abuzz with speculation. Will Kody accept the offer? Will Robyn attempt to battle back in court? Might this be the death knell for Sister Wives as we know it? Kody at the crossroads. With that 30-day clock ticking down, the pressure on Kody is mounting. The man who once walked tall as the head of a plural family dynasty now finds himself cornered by the very decisions that constructed and destroyed his home. So what will he decide? Love or legacy? Robyn or redemption? It could come down to one last, agonizing choice. One thing's for certain. This family will never be the same again. Bonus twist. Robyn's new man. And just when you didn't think things could get uglier, along comes the bombshell. According to sources, Robyn Brown might have slipped away, romantically. With Kody's reign waning, the family's finances in shambles, and her life turned upside down. Rumor has it that Robyn has been wooed by a new wealthy beau. Yes, you read that correct. A new rich boyfriend could be on the horizon. Robyn's breakup, and a new mystery man. Whatever happened to the woman who once called Kody her soulmate? What could have driven Robyn, loyal, devoted Robyn, to look for comfort in someone else's arms? And who is this mysterious, well-off man now rumored to be in her life? We've spoken to family insiders, dug into the emotional wreckage, and uncovered what may be the most painful chapter yet in the sister wives saga. Kody's kingdom in ruins. Once a happy husband of 4 wives and father of 18 children, Kody Brown's life has gone up in flames. Christine was the first to leave in 2021. Janelle and Meri were next, leaving Kody with just Robyn on his arm. Or at least that was his perception. The family had already been rocked by Christine's leave-taking. But the untimely death of Garrison Brown only served to deepen the emotional chasm. Janelle and Meri could not cling on any longer. And though Robyn remained, followers began to see fissures in her stereotypical unshakable loyalty. Kody isn't the man I married, Robyn is said to have told a friend. He's bitter, he's broke, and he blames everyone but himself. I'm exhausted. Financial free fall. The family's finances weren't helping either. As sister wives lost ratings, TLC allegedly reduced spending. The Coyote Pass land legal wrangles continued to accumulate. While other children had difficulty getting time or attention from their father, Kody continued to spend lavishly, largely on Robyn's kids, including expensive private school. When Kody went bankrupt last winter, it shook the family to its core. And for Robyn, it was the collapse of everything she believed she'd established. He spent all of it keeping her in comfort, one insider close to Janelle revealed. Private tutors, designer clothes, a lovely house, all for Robyn. But even that wasn't enough. Robyn was allegedly devastated by the bankruptcy. She worried the backlash would tarnish her children's reputation and her own public image in Flagstaff's close-knit community. Enter the mysterious millionaire. And then there was Michael. Sources near the production of Sister Wives Season 19 say Robyn and Michael, a 52-year-old Scottsdale, Arizona real estate developer, met at a charity gala earlier this year. He was friendly, polite, and obviously very wealthy, added one insider. Robyn was immediately attracted to him. As Kody distracted, debating with Meri over real estate tax on his phone, Robyn and Michael are said to have chatted for more than an hour. Michael, a newly divorced man and father of 2 grown kids, owns several pieces of property throughout the Southwest. And while Kody is reported to treat Robyn callously and carelessly, he's also said to be considerate and attentive towards her. Michael makes her feel seen, said an anonymous family friend. That's something Kody stopped doing years ago. Secret meetings and emotional distance now. To be clear, there is no reported romantic relationship between Robyn and Michael, but sources close to the Browns indicate that the two have been getting together more and more frequently, typically under the guise of business networking. She'll tell Kody that she's going to the store or a charity meeting, an insider revealed. But she's actually seeing Michael. The supposed meetings have involved coffee, quiet strolls in the park, and even a secluded weekend in Sedona. Increasingly, people close to the family are convinced Robyn has mentally checked out of her marriage. She's burned out, said a production assistant. She's been shouldering Kody's emotional load for years. He's not the guy she respected anymore, he's just mad and broke. A private confession during a late-night phone call with a close friend, Robyn reportedly poured her heart out in tears. "I never wanted our life to come undone," she said. "I did believe in Kody, but he's not fighting for us anymore. He's just surviving. And I can't live in survival mode forever." She then added, "Michael is kind. He doesn't judge me. He listens. That's more than I can say for the man who vowed to protect me." Kody finds out and loses it. It all culminated during an acrimonious dinner at Robyn's home. From what one witness described, Kody noticed a text message flash up on Robyn's phone when she was in the kitchen. It was from Michael. The message said, "I can't stop thinking about you. Dinner again next week." Kody exploded. He apparently blew his top in a rage, stormed out of the house, and severed contact with Robyn for days. He departed town and barricaded himself away in a friend's mountain retreat, shutting down calls and texts. He felt totally betrayed, the insider revealed. Robyn was the last wife who still believed in him. If she's emotionally gone, he has nothing left. TLC captures the fallout. And yes, cameras were rolling. TLC producers claim to have caught every tear-jerking moment on tape that hasn't yet been seen. Sources claim the forthcoming tell-all special is the most explosive ever in Sister Wives history. In one moment, Robyn is reportedly in tears. "I gave up everything to be with Kody." And Kody, he's reportedly not taking that news too well at all. Robyn's breaking point, and Kody's world unravels. "I gave up everything to be with Kody. My reputation, my independence, even parts of my relationship with my older kids. And now, I'm the one left to clean up the mess." That's what Robyn reportedly confessed through tears during an emotional moment caught on camera. Meanwhile, Kody is said to have stormed off set during filming, refusing to answer any questions about Robyn's rumored new companion. Season 19, The Fall of Kody Brown. Fans are already abuzz with speculation about the theme of Sister Wives Season 19. With Kody's personal and financial life in ruins, and Robyn entering a whole new phase, it appears that the season is likely to be about his loss of status, and her movement into something completely new. The kids react within the Brown household. Robyn's kids are reported to be polarized about her potential new romance. Aurora's said to be angry. She believes Michael, the guy Robyn's been secretly seeing, is a threat to their already strained family. But Brina has different hopes. "She's cried too many times," one of Brina's friends said. She wants her mom to be at peace. Kody's older kids, particularly those with Christine and Janelle, are not shocked. Robyn was always going to move on when it stopped serving her. A source from one of the adult children claimed. She played the long game. When it didn't work anymore, she flipped the board. Robyn's next move. Robyn is said to be seriously considering moving to Scottsdale, possibly in the guise of beginning anew, but really to be near Michael, according to sources. "She's not quite ready to go public yet," a friend told us. "She understands how fans will respond, but she also understands that remaining with Kody is like being mired in emotional quicksand." There are also rumors that Robyn is writing a tell-all memoir. In it, she aims to tell her version of the Sister Wives saga, including what she thinks really did break up the family. "She feels lost," the insider said. "She wishes the world to understand she did not break up the family. Kody's pride did." Kody alone, questioning everything, and as for Kody, he's said to be losing it. With Christine, Janelle, and Meri departed, his finances in shambles, and now Robyn emotionally withdrawing, he's said to be experiencing a full-blown personal crisis. He keeps asking people, "Was it all worth it?" a pal revealed. And the truth is, he doesn't like the answer. Kody's even been seen going to church by himself, in hopes of finding calm, or perhaps even some sense. He really did think Robyn was gonna be the one who hung on. The insider continued. He thought she'd stick by him no matter what. But now she's got someone richer, quieter, and more stable. And Kody's got nothing. A new chapter begins. Whether or not Robyn's relationship with Michael makes it official, one thing's for sure. The emotional bond between her and Kody is severed. The Brown family legacy, which was once cemented in togetherness and commonality, is crumbling right before our eyes. Is this the demise of Sister Wives, or just the start of something totally different? Either way, Robyn has reinvented her role in the tale. Once the devoted fourth wife who weathered every tempest alongside Kody, she's now a woman forging her own trail, and perhaps, just perhaps, alongside someone else. Christine's final goodbye. He gave up his right to be a father. And then another significant plot twist, this one from Christine Brown. In an emotional but powerful statement that shocked longtime viewers, Christine made it abundantly clear, Kody is no longer in her life. And more than that, he's no longer a father to her kids. "He's not only out of my marriage," she supposedly told friends. "He's out of my mind, out of my life. And he gave up his right to be called a father when he walked away from our kids." For fans who've watched the highs and lows of Christine's journey over the past decade, her words mark a painful final break. But those close to her say it's not just about romance, it's about her children. The final straw when Christine left Kody in 2021. It shocked viewers, but she handled it with grace. She didn't bash him publicly. She encouraged peace. She even told fans she still believed in family. But that grace only held out so long. The breaking point wasn't what he did to her. It was what he didn't do for their kids, said a friend of the family. He missed birthdays, he didn't respond to texts, he didn't show up when it mattered. Christine, sources contend, made every effort to give Kody an opportunity to rise to the challenge and be a father. But he didn't. The invisible father, according to multiple insiders, Kody's relationship with Christine's children, especially Peden, Mykelti, Aspen, Isabel, and Truly, is practically non-existent. He barely calls, one of Christine's relatives said. He shows up once a year, fakes a smile for a photo, and then he's gone. One of the most painful moments, when Isabel had her spinal surgery in 2020, Christine took her on a plane from state to New Jersey for the procedure. Kody wouldn't go, saying he had COVID worries. But for Isabel, that absence burned. She needed her dad, Christine said, but he decided not to be there. Truly, the silent disappointment, and perhaps the saddest of all, Kody's increasing distance from Truly, his youngest daughter, with Christine. There used to be a time when Truly would brighten up the instant Kody entered the room. Those precious daddy-daughter smiles, genuine. But now, things have changed. She hardly mentions him anymore, a family friend whispered. And Christine? She doesn't push it. She knows you can't make a connection that just isn't there anymore. Work. In reality, Christine has come to terms with the reality. Kody might still be listed as Truly's father on paper, but emotionally, he's vanished. In a quiet moment, filmed by sister wives' cameras, Christine was heard muttering quietly, "He stopped calling, he stopped caring. So now I stop remembering." Christine finds peace. With David Woolley with Kody receding into the distance, someone new came forward. Something Christine truly needed: warmth, kindness, and consistency. Christine's husband, David Woolley. While Kody did not make time for Christine's children, even the ones who are grown with children of their own, David does. He sends them birthday cards, texts to check in, and shows up to functions not with a sense of duty, but with enthusiasm. "My kids love him," Christine said. "He's not trying to be their dad. He just loves them. And to be honest, that's more than Kody ever did." And now, David and Christine are co-parenting Truly together. No grand gesture, no dramatic speech, just a consistent, daily presence that filled the vacuum Kody created. Kody's excuses, and the silence that followed when asked about his disappearance. Kody has made a litany of excuses: COVID mandates, feeling too thin, or stating his kids were turned against him. But those closest to the family aren't fooled. "He takes time for Robyn's children," said one source. "He plays with them. He attends their school events. He's a father to them." But when it comes to Christine's children, nothing. Even Janelle, Kody's longtime spiritual wife, supports Christine's version. She's not overstating it. She allegedly said to a friend, "He actually vanished from their lives. Missing that surgery, that was when he waved his father card goodbye." Supporters have gone onto social media with condolences. One said, "Christine owes him nothing." Another one said, "The way he's ignored those kids, it's heartbreaking." Longtime fans and even sister wives pundits are now wondering, was Kody ever really a father, or merely a figurehead? A life without Kody. Christine has officially moved on, and not just romantically. She's made a clean break from the life she left behind. No more emotional tug-of-war. No more waiting on someone who won't show up. Today, she's focused on her future. She's building her brand, reconnecting with her grown kids, and enjoying the joy that comes from taking her life back. She laughs more now, a neighbor shared. She's vibrant. You'd never guess she came out of such a controlling, emotionally draining marriage. Christine has even gone so far as to say that one day she'd like to write a book, not only about her years as Kody's wife, but the agony of seeing her children emotionally abandoned by the man who was to be their dad. The other wives react. Christine's biggest supporter of all, Janelle. The two have always remained close, but now their bond has strengthened. They both know Kody now. "Blinded we were all," Janelle supposedly said. "But the veil's been lifted. I see the harm that he's caused." Christine is right. He surrendered his rights the second he surrendered on the kids. Meri, who has had her own traumatic experience with Kody, is silently encouraging. She hasn't voiced such emphatically, but she does approve of Christine's decision to sever relations entirely. Robyn is apparently enraged, though. Her perception is that Christine is poisoning the family name, a source asserted. The reality, Robyn can't comprehend. Because Kody's still so much of a father to her children, she refuses to, or can't, acknowledge the destruction he left in the remainder of the family. Kody's increasing isolation, and thus, Kody's world keeps getting smaller. With Christine gone, Janelle estranged, and Meri checked out emotionally. Robyn is all he has left, and even that relationship is strained. Financial stress and fan backlash are mounting, and according to insiders, Kody's spending most of his days cooped up at home, avoiding calls and grumbling that his kids are unappreciative. He doesn't realize that he's the one who disappeared, said a source close to the family. He blames everybody but himself. Christine's last words, in what viewers are terming the most emotionally charged sister-wives confession yet, Christine shuts the door on Kody for good. I begged him for years to come for me, for our kids, and he never showed. I'm not bitter, I'm just finished. I don't have anything left to say about him. He's not my husband, he's not my partner, and he's not my kid's dad. Not in the ways that matter. A new legacy as Christine begins her new journey. Her tale speaks to women everywhere, particularly those who've experienced emotional neglect or abandonment in their own lives. She's a quiet hero, a woman who insisted on peace, not chaos, clarity, not confusion, and truth, not illusion. Kody once asserted spiritual authority over the Brown family, but now Christine has discovered her voice, and she's using it to redefine her legacy, one empowered step at a time.